My girlfriend thought I was joking about an emergency while she was out partying and completely ignored me, and now I'm considering breaking up after 5 years. She was 5 minutes away. That's the part I keep coming back to. 5 minutes. On foot. It was her best friend's birthday. Private booth at a club literally down the street from our apartment. I wasn't invited, which was fine. I don't do clubs. I was genuinely looking forward to the night alone. Ordered food, threw on a hoodie, crashed on the couch with YouTube. Normal, quiet Friday. Around 11 p.m. I felt this weird pressure in my lower stomach. Dull at first, easy to ignore. I figured I'd eaten something bad and just shifted positions on the couch. But within about 5 minutes, it went from annoying to genuinely alarming. I sat up and the pain doubled. Then I stood up and my legs buckled. I hit the floor hard, face going cold, shirt immediately soaked through with sweat. I had no idea what was happening to me, but my body was making it very clear that something was seriously wrong. I grabbed my phone from the coffee table and called her. She declined. I figured the music was loud. Clubs are loud. I texted her, "Something's wrong. Please come home right now." She replied maybe 2 minutes later. "Can't talk. What is it?" With this little unamused face emoji. Like I was mildly inconveniencing her. I tried calling again. Declined again. At this point, I'm on my hands and knees on the living room floor, trying to breathe through the pain. I texted, "I need to go to the hospital. Right now. I need you to come home." She replied, "For what?" I told her where the pain was. I was embarrassed to type it out, but I did because I needed her to understand I wasn't being dramatic. I sent it and waited. She sent back laughing emojis. 3 of them. I stared at my phone on the floor, and I genuinely could not process what I was seeing. We have been together since we were 17 years old. I have never once called her home early from a night out. Not once in 5 years. And I'm lying on our carpet, barely able to breathe, and she's laughing. I called again and again. She blocked me. My girlfriend of 5 years, with me since high school, blocked my number while I was on the floor of our apartment in the worst pain of my life. I called emergency services. The operator asked if someone could drive me. I said yes because I still thought she'd come home the second she realized I was serious. That was my mistake. I waited 15 more minutes before the pain got bad enough that I stopped being embarrassed and just called an ambulance. I don't remember much after they got there. I remember being in the elevator on the stretcher and thinking I was going to pass out. I remember a doctor's face under very bright lights. Then I was sedated. I woke up and they were stitching me up. Testicular torsion. The doctor told me I was within an hour of losing it entirely. Another 60 minutes on that floor, and the outcome would have been permanent and irreversible. He said it like it was a close call worth celebrating. I just stared at the ceiling. I checked my phone. 73 messages from her. She got home at 3 a.m., found vomit on the carpet because at some point I'd been sick and hadn't even registered it. Her first message wasn't, "Are you okay?" It was, "What the hell happened in here and where are you?" Then she saw my hospital text. Then the messages just collapsed into panic. She called 14 times between 3 and 4 a.m. Showed up at the hospital sometime before I woke up and slept on the couch in the corner of my room. When I opened my eyes, she was already crying. She said she thought I was joking. That the club was loud, she was a few drinks in, and she thought I was being insecure about her being out with a bunch of guys. She said she never would have ignored me if she knew it was real. I didn't have the energy to argue. I just nodded and looked at the ceiling. She stayed with me the 2 days I was admitted. Brought me food, talked to the nurses, kept my parents updated. She was present. I'll give her that. But here's what I can't get past. I texted her I need to go to the hospital. Those are not joking words. And even if she thought I was being dramatic, even if she was convinced it was nothing, she was 5 minutes away, had been with me for 5 years, and chose to block my number instead of walking home to check. She chose the booth. She chose to stay. I've been home for 3 days now. She's staying at her parents' place while I figure out what I want. She texts me every morning asking how I'm feeling and says she'll do whatever it takes. I believe she's sorry. I do. But sorry doesn't tell me what she would do differently next time something real happens. Sorry doesn't tell me what I'm worth when she's 3 drinks in and having a good night. There's a ring in my sock drawer. I bought it 2 months ago. I was going to propose on our anniversary trip in the spring. I haven't touched it since I got home.